Hey friend, welcome to Highlight Your Healing. I'm Shannon Roan, grief coach and founder of J&J Journals. So we're just going to jump right into this bonus episode. I made a post on Threads about how job loss is grief. And let me just tell you, the responses were heavy. People said things like, I can barely get out of bed. I'm so sad. This shook me to my core. I'm struggling mentally. And I felt all of that. Because losing a job is not just about losing income. It's about losing a routine you've been used to for years. It's about losing purpose and even a piece of who you thought you were. So today, we're going to talk about what it really feels like to grieve the loss of a job, how to take care of yourself in this season, and how to start believing again, even when it feels like everything's falling apart. Losing your job hurts. You miss the coworkers you had become close friends with. They even became like family, or the conversations that filled your day, and now you wake up with nowhere to go. And eventually, you'll start questioning, what did I do wrong? Or how do I even start over? You lost stability, your identity, and a rhythm that gave your life meaning. So if you've been waking up feeling sad, unmotivated, or numb, you're not lazy. You're not broken. You're grieving something that mattered to you. I want to help you name what's happening emotionally. Because once you name it, you can start working through it. Losing a job can bring up so many emotions. You might feel angry that it ended so suddenly. You might feel scared about the future. You might even feel embarrassed, like you failed somehow. Or you might just feel empty. And all of that is valid. You gave your time, your energy, and effort to that job. You poured everything you had into it. You gave it 100%. And now that it's gone, of course there's some emptiness there. But here's what I need you to believe. Your job may have ended, but your purpose didn't. You still carry value that can't be replaced or downsized. And to the person who said, I can barely get out of bed, when life hits hard, even the small things feel impossible. Like getting out of bed, getting dressed, checking emails, or even talking to people. And then the guilt comes in because you think you should be doing more. But this is not the time to try to be strong. This is the time to practice compassion with yourself and to give yourself some grace. And if all you did today was get up and take a shower, that's enough. If you applied for one job and took a nap afterwards, that's enough. If you spent the day resting your mind, that's still progress too. You don't have to have it all together right now. You just have to keep showing up for yourself in small ways. I know for some of you, your faith feels a little shaky right now. And that's fair. But I've learned that sometimes when God closes a door, it's not rejection, it's redirection. He's not trying to take away something from you. He may just be trying to lead you to somewhere new. And this doesn't mean that the pain doesn't matter. It just means that this loss won't define you forever. You're being prepared for what's next, even if you can't see it yet. So let's talk about a few things that can help you move forward from here. Not by pretending you're okay, but by helping you rebuild slowly. First, you're going to acknowledge the loss. Stop trying to tough it out. You're allowed to say, this hurt me. Then you're going to create small daily routines. It doesn't have to be much. It could look like waking up, going to exercise, or just moving your body, whatever works for you. And then you're going to write about it. Use your journal to get those thoughts out of your head. Write down what you miss, what you're afraid of, and what you're ready to believe again. And then you're going to reach out for support. You don't have to do this alone. Talk to a friend, a therapist, or maybe even a peer who was also impacted, because community brings perspective. And then remind yourself of your worth. Losing a job does not mean losing your value. You were enough before that job, and you are still enough now. So I want to leave you with a few affirmations you can say out loud when your mind starts to spiral. I am not my job title. I still have purpose. This ending is creating a space for something better. Even when I don't see what's next, I trust that I'm being guided. I want you to say them daily. Say them when you don't even feel like it, because the more you speak truth to yourself, the less power your fear will have. Thank you for listening to this episode. And remember, job loss might change your plans, but it doesn't cancel your purpose. You're still becoming everything you're meant to be. If this episode spoke to you, please follow the podcast, leave a written comment on Apple Podcasts, or leave us a review. It helps more women find the space and the encouragement they need.